matchup in store between the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Number 39 is on the mound for. What's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He will lead this one off today.
Second baseman, number 25.
First pitch on its way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees our game time temperature. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Stepping up now, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Popped him up. Carpenter in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Bader going back to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. New York off to a 1-0 lead. At the plate, Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Putter low, 1-1. Previous history with Sabathia, he's 1 for 3. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle. Get it here.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt. So a two-run homer down the line and left, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Throw won't get him. In now, Paul DeYoung. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. And he gets ahead 0-1. Jerko takes his lead at third with 1 away. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So coming to the plate, Yadier Molina looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Three runs already home here. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw in time and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball. Just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately, that one stayed inside.
Ozuna arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
2 out, nobody on. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Colton Wong now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And they'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3-1 to him now. Hit back up the middle. And there's one down now. So striding in, Harrison Bader. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Stanton looking up, and it's gone as they add still another.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Stepping in now, number 39. First pitch misses to him. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And they'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the second out. Riding in, Matt Carpenter. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Count even at 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Aerial view there of St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Ozuna at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring.
Brett Gardner is into the on-deck circle now, and by doing so, that'll signal the end for CC Sabathia. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Gardner playing here in his age 34 season. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. The 3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Count remains full. Once again, a 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now batting, Gleyber Torres, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Voit, the runner at second with one away. And he's starting to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Aaron Judge waits on deck. Another payoff pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's big Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Missed with a breaking ball. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Bader is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Zach Britton is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the
number 53, Zach Britton.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jed Jerko. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone here in the home third. Here's Marcelo Zuna, Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Now another 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as they hold on.
Leading off for the game, left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Bader patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his speed a little bit.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Grounded back up the middle. Wong is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Colton Wong will stand in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. And that ends the inning. Down in order. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the story.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left, and the Yankees are back in business. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. And no errors for the Yankees so far. 3-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 1-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now at the plate, Zach Britton. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Oh, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Martinez. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Cam.
They have that. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Number 39.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
A 1 pitch on its way. Slider up that he gets a call on.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Martinez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the 1st inning. As a look, now the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Ozuna to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. On the ground to the right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Drilled to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Now the relay home. And he will slide across with the tying run as they battled back to knot things at 4.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Number 43 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Here's Miguel Andujar now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Bader is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now at the plate, Jed Jerko. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Here's Marcelo Zuna. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And there's out number 2. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Nope, that's a ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Ready now, Luke Voigt. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. In the air out toward right field. Martinez moves over. He's got it 1 away.
The pitcher number 53. Zach Redmond.
Austin Romine will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Neil Walker will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taken in by Wong on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Neil Walker will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 4,
Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 57.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Missed with a slider.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And he'll step off and try again. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Colton Wong. No hits to this point. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Looped out towards short. And there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance. Harrison Bader. He singled his last time. This one's down to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still all square at 4. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now the 2-1. Hard ground ball to third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Giancarlo Stanton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a 1-run lead. In now, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now back.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In the dirt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. As a look, now the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of that fastball. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Luke Voigt would be next. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Greg Bird is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Matt Adams will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. One and two now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now another 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that. Bases are empty, one man out. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone, 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Jose Martinez will be next. Bounce it to the left side. Bird gloves it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Gregerson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that one fooled him, and the umpire, too.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, pitcher,
Andrew McCutchen will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Digging in, Neil Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Neil Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
McCutchen, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Pulled toward right center field. Bader has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head into their final.
Dylan Betances.
Enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Now to the plate, Jed Jerko. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Here's Walker for 1. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
2 balls and a strike to Molina.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Fouled away. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
No, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Chad Green gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.